All right, we're back with weekly reflection number 6. What is it? Sunday morning today. So, topics for the video: we got my progress on Envision, how the soccer season is going, my reflection for the week, and my layout for the upcoming week. Pretty recurring and regular. So for Envision, I've added all of the exercises except for one. I still gotta film and add that to that, but I've added all the exercises to each of the 3 workouts in my Envision. So when people get their workout routine, they're able to go onto the doc, make a copy of the doc, and then have links for each of the workouts in order to see a video of explaining how to do that particular workout. So I have all those exercises added except for one that I'm filming and adding today. And so I did that by, I filmed them on my phone, I edited them on Premiere Pro, and then I uploaded them to YouTube as unlisted so that like it's not on my account, no one can see it, only people with the link, aka people who click on the link in the doc can see it. So that's how I actually did it. Yeah, so that's all I did on Envision this week. In terms of the soccer season, unfortunately, I did not make the travel squad for this weekend, but the boys won they tied 1-1. And our goal was in like the 90th minute. It was crazy. I didn't play particularly well this week in practice. Some things that I'm looking to do to make this better in the upcoming week is refine how I shoot like I did all summer. We were doing a lot of shooting drills and I just wasn't shooting well. So that's definitely one thing. To be more clinical on my passes, not letting them bounce up, and then awareness in the midfield, like checking my shoulder and seeing if there's someone behind me when I'm receiving a pass, receiving it on the half turn, or receiving by like punching out of the space to get me space so there's no one on my back. So I just gotta be aware of that. And then my reflection for the week, I'll put up my 14 questions again that I ask myself every time up there. And the first one is, what steps did I take toward each of the 8 disciplines? The 8 disciplines being reading, writing, and math, health, career, relationships, emotional, financial, adventure, and philosophical. For reading, writing, and math, I read Morning Sun. For health, I've been playing soccer and eating well at Bentley. For career, would be me filming and editing the videos for Envision. Relationships, just like talking to my parents on the phone, talking to my siblings, talking and hanging out with my girlfriend, just developing relationships with my friends around here, not just on the soccer team, but beyond the soccer team as well. So that's good. Emotional, I'd say it's a lot of it is just continuing to have a good mindset. Like, I don't have really big emotional dips or rises or stuff. I'm kind of like level headed most of the time. And I don't really let much affect me, which I believe is due to my mindset and the way that I like actually interpret my emotions. So, yeah. Financial, sold one of my stocks for a 15% gain, gain, Lantronics it was called, LTRX I think. But it was down for a while, but it just shot up. So I was like, sell, sell, sell. In terms of my other stocks, I think I have like 3 other ones. They're currently below what I bought them at. However, I think they'll all bounce up towards Christmas, and I have a couple that I'm going to buy going into the winter that I think are going to really jump a lot. Adventure. I went to my girlfriend's college for the first time. So it was cool checking that out and comparing it to mine. And then philosophical. Honestly, philosophical is kind of just like the way in which I see the world and interpret the world a bit. So like, what are my beliefs and stuff? And something that continues to change, evolve that every single day are just the 5 classes I'm in at Bentley. So I'm in basically a Bentley introduction class, which is kind of like everything you need to know to function at Bentley. I'm in computer science, which is everything you know about computers. Like we did files the other day, and we're going to be doing AI and coding and stuff. So I think those two will be useful. I'm taking an English, so writing, taking a writing class. I'm also taking microeconomics. That's honestly free. I mean, I'm learning a little bit more vocab about economics, but I took a pretty full course on economics in high school, so I'm what we've gone through already is like so basic for me. And then last class I'm taking is ethical theory, which is honestly big on philosophy. So kind of just like determining what is morally right and morally wrong, and using logic and stuff to back up our answers. Did I manage? Did my actions align with my values and principles? Yes. Did I manage my time effectively? Yes. Um, what challenges did I face this week, and how did I overcome them? Challenges I faced this week was not playing particularly well in practice, um, but I remind myself every time. I remind myself that every time is a new chance, and then to keep working hard and smart. What lessons did I learn from mistakes and setbacks this week, and how can I apply these lessons to the future? It would be to not let one bad day or one bad thing dictate other days or things in the future. So like, don't let one bad day become 3 bad days just because you're thinking about it and you're like, oh, I'm not on a streak. Don't let that happen. Um, like if you make a bad pass or you have a bad day, just rebound and have a better pass the next time, or have a better day tomorrow. So just not letting setbacks drag me down. Were there any big moments this week? I saw my girlfriend for the first time in a month, so that was good. What truly made me happy this week? Seeing my girlfriend and calling my sister. It's always fun to talk to my sister. What was my favorite part of the week? Seeing my girlfriend. What were the times I felt deep or strong emotions? How did they feel? What do I think of them? And did I handle them well? Um, well, strong emotions. When I was playing poorly at practice, I knew that I wasn't gonna like. I assumed that I wasn't gonna make the travel team, or I was expecting it, and I just told myself to like step back and that I'll bounce back, and that I have plenty of time ahead of me, and that I'll make use of it. Did I learn something about myself this week? What is it? That even when soccer gets hard, I never want to stop. Um, just the aspect of being with the guys, the aspect of the health, the fun, the purpose, all those things I wouldn't want to give up just because of a down week. If I was less afraid of other people's opinions, what would I say? I would say that people should start right now in terms of becoming a healthier person with developing a healthier diet and going to the gym. The best time to start is now when you're busy, because if you can learn to do it and set up habits now when you're busy, you'll be able to carry it forever. Whereas if you wait until you're less busy and then start your habits, when it becomes busy again, you're just going to lose out on them. So it's so much better to start out busy and put the things that actually matter for priority, which health should be very in the top. Those priorities should be into your life no matter what. What are the things that I'm hiding from myself? Probably that I shouldn't play Clash Royale as much, which is basically every time I'm on the toilet. Um, but I'm nasty at the game. It's fun. What is the number one thing I must accomplish next week to feel better about myself? So, well, today I'm going to add the last video to the exercises, and then I'm going to um, edit the last 3 modules of health. So, like the benefits and then the resistance training and aerobics. I'm going to edit all of those and add to them. And then, actually, I already did this. I came up with a prioritized list of things to do for Envision Nutrition. So I have uh, like a to-do list that I can hit at and go at. And so basically, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna um, get going with my 7 Instagram videos a week, and then basically just continue adding to Envision Nutrition and making it better. And then um, starting to create my offer when I read $100 million offers. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do I feel about this week? I would say like a 7. It was still a good week. Got to see my girlfriend did very well with adding to Envision Nutrition and stuff. Um, Obviously, soccer wasn't that great, but overall, I think it was a 7. It was really good. Later for the upcoming week, work hard and focus at practice. Stay on top of schoolwork. Post my first Instagram videos and continue to make them. Continue to have weekly calls with my first people on Envision, and then start to add the amount of people that I have on Envision Nutrition. Make my next YouTube video, stay on top of the Bentley Nutritionist, read Morning Sun and then $100 million offers, journal, and then keep my diet and training good. Always keeping the values and principles of myself the same, hitting on those actions. People are going crazy. Some people are going crazy in college, and it's just not something that I like to do. I just like to stay focused on my future. Till next week.